LibertyMusicTracks.com is proud to introduce ProTrax scores to its growing array of musical tools for commercial and private media producers. For those of you familiar with the quality of the LibertyMusicTracks.com online library of music and the efficiency with which it provides instant access and licensing to various genres of music, you'll be equally impressed with our new product, ProTrax Scores. This latest product allows media producers and editors the possibility of modifying each individual instrument within a comprehensive composition, thus tailoring music that was produced by world-class composers to one's individual needs. Here's how it works. After a simple installation of the ProTrax Scores library, an array of compositions will be instantly accessible and readily customizable to one's particular needs. Now in this case, to expedite the process, I have already installed the ProTrax library. And you'll notice here, for example, we have one of the composers, professional, well-known composer Dominic Hauser. And within there, he has provided us with 6 distinct compositions. Let's check out, for example, Caribbean Pirates, epic action type of genre of orchestral production. And here you have each individual track in the composition. So if we were to preview this one, now you notice at the beginning there is no music. This has been timed to start playing at a very specific spot in the timeline so that it is aligned with the other tracks right about now. There we go. So we have all the big hits. If we were to preview the other tracks, this is the brass. And we have the drums, percussion, melody, strings, and so on. Now in this case we're going to use Audacity for Mac. It's also available for PC, for Windows, and this is a very powerful audio editing tool that is freely available online. Now I've already downloaded and installed Audacity, so the next step will be to import those tracks that I was previewing earlier. So let's go File, Import Audio, and here we are. I'm in the Caribbean Pirates folder. I'm going to click on the first sound file, and holding my shift key I'll click on the last so that it will grab all the files in between, so they are all selected, and then I'll click open, and Audacity will assign a track for each one of the sections of the orchestra. Now if I were to hit play, you'll notice first come in the strings, and you can see from this track down here, scroll down, that now the brass is playing. Now I can mute that. Let me hit mute and you'll notice the brass is off. So now you'll notice that quite a few tracks are muted. If I were to say take my envelope tool, I could then pause this and say right about here, I want this to fade out. But then right about here, I want it to fade back in at half its original volume. And I could do the same thing over here. And you can also put effects on the instruments using an audio editing tool. I could select a part of an instrument or a section of the orchestra, go to Effect, and I could amplify. I could put an echo, a reverb, or any type of audio effect on the particular instruments. When I'm done editing my score, my composition, I should save the project, and by saving the project I'll be able to come back to it at another time and edit the same mixture, including all of the fade-ins and fade-outs, and I could go back and edit that same file with all the original sections of the orchestra and continue to work on the customized composition. However, I can also, instead of just saving the project, I can also export the project. Now if you export the project, what that will do is it will export all of the soundtracks as one sound file. In other words, an MP3 or a single WAV file. And this single WAV file you can then import into your movie project or into your radio ad or whatnot, and see how that particular composition is working for you at that time. Now, this is a simple yet powerful tool that allows us to step into the shoes of world-class composers who produced over 22 orchestral compositions and conduct according to our own professional needs. Now, for more information on ProTrax scores, visit www.protraxscores.com or www.libertymusictracks.com.